Welcome to my channel Hare Krishna Law. It's not just a channel, it's a family. Family consisting of me and you. Without you, this channel is nothing. Today we are going to discuss the Maintenance and Welfare of Parents and Senior Citizen Act 2007. Where do senior citizen parent file application for maintenance? Before the tribunal, under section 5 clause 1 and clause 2. But where? There are two options with a senior citizen. Either he can file the application in the district where he resides, or he can file the application in the district where his children resides. So a state is divided in districts. For the purpose of jurisdiction, a state is divided in districts, several districts. So maybe the children and the old age person are residing in the same district, then it is okay. But if it is not the condition, then he has two options. Either he can file the application in his own district, or he can file the application where his children is residing or where his relatives are residing. Now let's move to the next point. Many times it has been seen that a senior citizen or a parent doesn't want to drag his children or relative in legal proceedings. They just avoid doing so. They don't even want to get maintained. They can suffer the pain, but they don't want to drag their children. But here, dear senior citizen and dear parents, there is conciliation proceeding, mediation proceeding is also available for removing such difficulties. The tribunal has conciliation officers and mediation facilities available with them. If you want to get your problem solved by an amicable settlement, the option is available there in the tribunal. If your child comes and you don't want to fight with him and you want to settle the matter amicably, or your child want to settle the matter amicably, of course he will be given a chance to settle the matter amicably. He will not be forced to fight a case with you. And in case if both the parties reach an amicable settlement within a month time, as the duration is only limited to 1 month for the conciliation officer for reaching an amicable settlement. So within a 1 month time or before 1 month time, if the parties reach an amicable settlement, the sub-divisional officer or the tribunal is duty bound to give an order in relation to that amicable settlement as soon as possible within a week time. So a senior citizen must ask this question several times to me also. Beta, what will be the procedure adopted by the tribunal for concluding the case? How long this case will go? How long this application will be decided? How much time this application will take for the final decision? So dear senior citizen, dear parents, this application will take only a 6-month time. Nothing more or less than that. Maybe take a less time, but it will not take more time than this. So it's a summary procedure. You don't need to panic. And summary procedure that too tailor-made by the state government and by the SDM himself for giving you justice, maintenance. What if any person files false affidavit or false information before the tribunal? What if the opposite party or the relative says ki this old chap doesn't own any property, this old chap is just misguiding the court. Even if the old chap owns that property and this relative is trying to misguide the court, the tribunal, he will be prosecuted criminally, because this tribunal will be treated as civil court for the purpose of taking this evidence on oath. The evidence taken here will be treated as evidence taken on oath, and if anybody creates any sort of blunder, any sort of fraudulent, he will be prosecuted as per the provisions enshrined under chapter 26 of criminal procedure and as per section 195 CRPC. So you need not to panic if somebody files a false proceeding. He will be prosecuted for that. You can file a case 340 CRPC against him, as this tribunal will be treated as civil court for this purpose. Now the next question is, will the well-wishers or the organizations who are aiding this senior citizen or the parent for filing this application and who are well aware of the facts that how this senior citizen or parent are being treated by their children or their relatives, what sort of bad treatment given to them, what make them to come before the tribunal, what make them to file this application, will they be given a chance to state the facts before the tribunal? Yes, dear senior citizen, dear parents, they will be given a chance. Even the tribunal intends so, the tribunal can ask for their assistance in aid to the inquiry made by the tribunal itself. So this person who is aiding you can also give assistance to the tribunal to conclude the inquiry led by the tribunal itself. He will work as an assisting hand, a helping hand for the tribunal to conclude the inquiry, and the tribunal is empowered to take the help of this person, this organization, as per section 8. So a senior citizen also asks, dear son, even if we file an application, what is the maintenance amount that we are going to get from the tribunal? So the maintenance amount will be not more than 10,000. It will not exceed 10,000 rupees. But yes, in condition, if your property is misutilized by your children, your relatives, that will be a huge benefit for you, because this act provides to take back such property from your children or your relative. So in such conditions, you will get a huge benefit. If you own property, of course you own a very huge property, or if you are having a very huge affair of property, in that scenario you may also approach the civil court as per your needs, because there you will get a advocate for representing you, a privately paid advocate for representing you. Now let's move on to the next point.